Caroline Levitt, aka Fascist Barbie, is killing me softly with these lies, dude. Like, I've had enough.
Now, with the war taking place and with gas prices going up, curious what President Trump's message would be to those voters who kind of swung into his coalition in 2024, but maybe don't feel the administration's going as they had expected.
President Trump is doing this for you. He's doing this for young people so that we are no longer threatened by a rogue terrorist regime in the Middle East that seeks to kill the brave men and women who serve in our country in the Middle East, many of them young people themselves, young men and women who serve this country honorably in uniform and have been threatened, killed, and maimed by the rogue Iranian terrorist regime for 47 years. President Trump finally had the courage to step up and do what's right by our national security, our homeland security.
Doing this for young people. Dude, young people right now are terrified of a possible draft. Young people right now can't even get a fucking job. Young people right now can't even drive to enlist to the army. That's how bad young people are right now. What are we talking about? Doesn't she have young people in her belly right now? She has a son who is 2 years old. Mind you, don't send the baby to war. You know what I mean? A 2-year-old son. What would you do when that son turns 18? If you really want this war, send your child, send your son, and then come talk to me. She's not even pregnant. Okay, she is. I don't want to start a conspiracy. She's pregnant. She's going to give birth to a freaking bottle of water with all that plastic on her face, dude. What the fuck? She has a 24 back in her belly. A grocery cart's going to deliver that baby.
Are you expecting that Israel and all the other allies will follow whatever agreement is made?
I think the president has shown that he is absolutely the leader of the free world, the head of the most powerful military in the world, and in various examples, so the 12-day war between Iran and Israel, the ceasefire between Israel and Gaza, the president has shown a very unique skill at getting our allies to get on board with what's in the best interest of the United States, but also the world in cases of foreign policy like this.
What allies? Yeah. Trump right now is literally on his knees begging for somebody to bail him out. He is ruining our relationships with our allies. Our word is no longer trusted. After the ceasefire from last year, Iran is just like, bitch, why should I trust you? We trusted you last year, and look what that got us now. I swear. And she is just a puppet for Trump. And it just, you know what I mean? Like, Joe Kent resigned, I thought there'd be somewhat of a mass, not even a mass exit, but, there's rumors of Tulsi possibly being outed. But it's just like those who are still in it, leave. You know how, like, when Pinocchio lies, like, his nose gets bigger? Well, when she lies, her lips get thicker. Look at her lips from 2024. Compared to now, it's night and day. Like, those lips are, like, it's reaching, big booty lip status. And, it's just like, with the lies, just freaking tell me what you're doing. Just tell me all the fraud that you're doing, and then I'll go by my day. If that, I can at least somewhat respect it. You know what I mean? Just tell me, hey, we're doing insider trading on this fucking war, putting millions of people's lives in danger. We're gaining profit from this fucking war. You know what I mean? Tell me that we're in a fascist regime, and then I won't do these shit videos. Like, it's just enough already. We are in North Korea levels of misinformation right now. It's insane. Big booty lips. I don't know what the fuck. Anyways, if you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe. I truly appreciate it. Caroline Levitt showed her face again, and not looking good.
From the outset, President Trump and the Department of War estimated it would take approximately 4 to 6 weeks to achieve this critical mission. 25 days in, the greatest military the world has ever known is ahead of schedule and performing exceptionally. Day by day, the Iranian regime is being crippled, and their ability to threaten the United States and our allies is being significantly weakened. Their ambitions of building a nuclear weapon have also been crushed to an even greater degree than they were in Operation Midnight Hammer in June 2025. That's why you're beginning to see the regime look for an exit ramp. They recognize they are being crushed, their ability to attack American and ally forces, as well as their ability to defend.
Lie, 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 lie. How many lies did I count there? I think I said 4. First off, she said the nuclear facilities, the one that we supposedly completely, quote unquote, completely obliterated last year. Now she says we obliterated them to an even further degree. What the fuck does that mean? How can you obliterate something even more after it's been obliterated? Make it make sense. And Iran is looking for a quote unquote exit ramp. But the only person looking for an exit ramp right now is Trump. Iran holds the keys right now. Around 1/5 of the world's oil supply passes through the Strait of Hormuz. And Iran has been attacking tankers trying to use it since the war began like 3 weeks ago. But yet Trump's pen pals in the Middle East are furious with him, like Saudi Arabia, because it's threatening their regional stability, their overall risk regarding direct retaliation on their critical infrastructure. It endangers their economic future as well. Like, they're the ones getting hit harder than we are as of right now. And we are getting hit hard. And this is just the beginning. It's just the beginning. Dude, the whole world hates our guts right now. What don't they? And rightfully so. I didn't play a part in this. Nobody wants this. Look at the polls. Historically speaking, Americans have been opposed to this war more than any other war in the past. And yet now we're going to start paying the consequences for this. Not the billionaire tech oligarchs. No, not the elites. Not the Epstein class. Us. You know what I mean? It's just ironic. She's saying, Iran's looking for an exit ramp. But Iran right now has 2 fingers up Trump's asshole. They are doing a worldwide prostate exam on Trump right now. And the exam ended about a week ago. They've just parked their fingers in there, and they're just like, we're going to leave when we want to. They're going to call it the straight up obtuse. All they found were redacted organs. Iran holds the keys and the fingers to this war. They are calling the shots.
Of the administration from past allies like Joe Kent, who have said that the president's red line shifted from Iran cannot obtain a nuclear weapon to Iran cannot pursue nuclear enrichment. What is the administration's response to that criticism?
I think the president and I have both strongly responded to the criticism by Mr. Kent, who unfortunately resigned in disgrace and accused the president of basically being controlled by foreign countries and foreign manipulation, which is a ridiculous and laughable assertion. So his accusations have zero credibility as far as this White House is concerned.
You see, like, the bashing like this, childlike behavior. It just screams like elementary schoolyard vibes. 1 week they're best friends, another week they hate each other, mortal enemies. And I'm just like, what is going, is this the example that we want to send to our kids? It's just like Trump's childlike activities is permeating all throughout the White House right now.
There does not need to be any more death and destruction. But if Iran fails to accept the reality of the current moment, if they fail to understand that they have been defeated militarily and will continue to be, President Trump will ensure they are hit harder than they have ever been hit before. President Trump does not bluff, and he is prepared to unleash hell. Iran should not miscalculate again. Their last miscalculation cost them their senior leadership, their Navy, their Air Force, and their air defense system. Any violence beyond this point will be because the Iranian regime refused to understand they have already been defeated and refused to come to a deal.
She really said Trump does not bluff. But Trump has bluffed like 3 times in the past week. He's out of bluffs. Like, he's bluffed out. And then she also said, unleash hell. Wait, what is that supposed to mean? Am I supposed to be scared now? Like, what the hell? Like, what type of verbiage is that? Great, that's going to calm the anxiety of the entire nation. The only one unleashing hell right now is Iran. And rightfully so. An illegal and offensive war on their asses for the second time. For the second time. Of course, they are solo ulting on the world. And can you blame them? Like, can you really blame them? And lastly, she says, we cost them their leadership. They're like that. Bitch, you only made them more radical. Mujtaba Khomeini, the new supreme leader, I think I said his name correctly. This dude is more radical, more hardline than his father. Like, now we have a reason to be scared. Like, it's like they messed with the hornet's nest that wasn't messing with you in the beginning. You swatted at it for no reason. And now you let the hornets free. And now these hornets are going to develop a nuclear bomb. And they're looking for vengeance. Fascist Barbie. Her husband is 32 years older than she is. She married her father's childhood hero. Enough with the lies. I don't want to be lied to anymore. It's just like, it is North Korea levels of misinformation. Just know that whenever she speaks, she is speaking in lies. Nothing about her is real. Nothing. Anyways, yeah. Just figured I should make a quick video about that, considering this woman popped her face and just said a lot of lies. But let me know what y'all think. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe. I truly appreciate it. To the next video. Peace, y'all.
As for the temporary short-term fluctuation in gas prices, the president has said once these combat operations are over, this administration is going to continue to unleash American energy dominance. We're continuing to do that every day, and we're going to see prices at the pump go back down, just as we have over the past year because of this president. And don't think for 1 second if the Democrats had their way, gas prices would be, as they were under the previous administration, the Biden administration, record highs. This president is keeping them as low as he can during this short-term combat operation, and they're going to go right back down when this is over.
Lies.